to raise its 2026 defense budget by 22.9% to $949.5 billion to $31.27 billion, exceeding 3.3% of its GDP. For the first time since 2009, it's crossed the 3% threshold. That's Taiwanese dollars. This sharp increase follows growing military pressure from China, and U.S. calls for Taiwan to take greater responsibility for its own defense. Premier Cho Jung-tae said the move demonstrates Taiwan's resolve to protect its sovereignty and contribute to Indo-Pacific security. Taiwan is adopting a NATO-style defense model by including the Coast Guard and veterans in its budget. The Coast Guard, often engage in confrontations with China's forces, will now be formally recognized as part of national defense. The budget includes 117 billion Taiwanese dollars in special funds for new fighter jets and naval upgrades. China, meanwhile, continues to modernize its military, with defense spending rising 7.2% this year to $248 billion, further intensifying cross-strait tensions. Andrew, where are we now? Obviously, there is much tension around the island of Taiwan and China's possible ambitions there. Where are we now in regards to the tensions between the two, between the island and the mainland?
It's, of course, the Taiwan Relations Act in the United States, which was introduced when Taiwan was de-recognized as a nation and replaced by the People's Republic of China. But at the same time, the Taiwan Relations Act was implemented to enable the United States to continue to supply arms to Taiwan to defend itself without committing the United States troops on the ground. So this has been going on for decades. What we're seeing now is, of course, that President Trump is demanding the Taiwanese government to spend more on its defenses, to buy more American weapons, but it's becoming more and more equivocal in its commitment to defend Taiwan. And because Taiwan is thousands of miles away from the American mainland, and what Trump wants is to recalibrate his relationship with Beijing on the one time, at the same time containing China and trying to extract financial benefits from the relationship, but on the other hand, again, defending Americans' military and other interests in the Asia Pacific. And hence, so we're seeing this is happening. But even though Taiwan is Trump up, it's only a drop in the bucket compared with what was the PLA's military dominance in terms of aircraft, 2 aircraft carrier battle groups, nuclear power submarines, and also missiles. And yes, the recent exercises show that Beijing still retains an overbearing dominance, particularly translated into a blockade situation without even firing a shot, because Taiwan depends on import of resources, materials, and even food products from the outside.
Yes, thank you very much, Andrew, for joining us here on